going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video, and today doing kind of like a franchise experiment of sorts. If you guys are new here, please hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, helps me out a lot. Best way to show your support if you can't like do anything else. It's a simple gesture, and hit that subscribe button. But the thing we're doing today, as you can tell from the title, is turning off salary cap. I mean, this could be a madness. I'm also turning on auto everything. This isn't a rebuild. We've done plenty of rebuilds on the channel, and I'm sure we'll continue to do those. But this is not that. This is turning off salary cap and just seeing what's going to happen with the NFL. Super Bowl is Browns, Bucks. I don't particularly care what happens, but we're going to jump into free agency and just see what's going on. I'm kind of screwing the Chiefs over here by being the Chiefs, but we could, in theory, sign whoever we want. Like, we could get every single like best player in the league every single year. Looks like the Bengals are going after Juju, and like we could actually sign over or just everybody. We could trade for whoever, sign for whoever. Obviously, with no salary cap, we can really just do whatever we want, and maybe I'll do that. Our cap room says 2.11 billion. We'll get Todd Gurley. I guess we'll get Juju Smith-Schuster. We could literally give him a 7-year contract worth $30 million. We could offer him a contract that is record-breaking. Right now we can't because it's actually higher than the league maximum salary. But we can give Juju 145 points on his contract and get him if we want to. And we will. Why not? So we did manage to get Juju Smith-Schuster, Marcus Williams, Todd Gurley, Desmond King. I guess we're going to take this Chiefs team, and I mean, not that it's not already the best team in the league, but with the addition of a lot of these players we're going to bring in, we're going to turn it from the best team in the league to maybe the best team of all time. We certainly have the money to do it. Just every free agency, I guess, just get the best player in free agency, the best players. And I guess I will do the draft. At number 29, what are we going to do here? Anyone on my draft board? Just this cornerback supposed to go in the 3rd round. I guess we'll take him now. He was a baller. Skipped the combine. Said, Roger Goodell, you idiot. I'm not doing your combine. I don't have to. Can't make me. 75 overall. Star better development. Only 21 years old. 95 speed. 77 man. Seems to be quite the pickup. And I guess the CPU can just handle the rest. This is not about, like, can we draft the best players or blah, 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 blah. This is not a rebuild. This is just seeing if we can, I guess, build the most overpowered team possible in NFL history by just not having the limitations of salary cap, paying as much as we want to whomever we want, whenever we want. Let's make a move. Juan Thornhill maybe getting traded. Who else is value? We need linebackers really, really badly, and our offensive line is brutally bad. You know what we could just do? Is just pop in a free agency and just sign whoever will have any type of trade value and then just move them for a good player. So Damian Williams, Fabian Moreau. I mean, that already is worth a 1st round pick in this game. Trey Herndon might be able to get me something as well. Let's go out and trade for some beasts. Damian Williams and Sammy Watkins gets me a 1st round pick from the Cardinals. It is just so difficult without using picks to trade for any player. It's almost impossible. Frank Clark, Damian Wilson gets me a 1st rounder from the Panthers. Here's the thing, is Frank Clark's getting paid like $20 million a year, and normally that'd be a massive issue, but of course in this make-believe land, it's not even a problem at all. But of course we just can't really do anything at this moment in time. I'm going to trade Fabian Moreau, and that's because, like, we need to build our team based through free agency, which I'm usually not doing in an actual rebuild. But in here, of course, that's the only way to do it. Fabian Moreau, Juan Thornhill gets me a 1st rounder for the Falcons. A couple guys in there like Kurt Benkert to keep our roster size up. But we're going to simulate through the playoffs here, or at least to the playoffs. And I'm not really worried about stats too much. We'll check in a moment. So my guy Thomas, unfortunately, only had a star dev. I got to not slip on that again. We need linebackers pretty badly. The team didn't make the playoffs. Finished 8-8. Mahomes was still pretty damn good, as he's going to be. I changed the playbooks. And again, this isn't a rebuild. We're just kind of going crazy. We're going to go crazy again here in the offseason and sign what should be a way better free agent class, like Jair Alexander should be in there. I think that, who else would be a big free agent in here? It kind of just depends. We're going to see. I'm not going to speculate. But, okay, because salary cap is actually off, the Packers were able to re-sign Jair Alexander. So the free agent class is nowhere near as good as it could be. We are going to get Orlando Brown Jr., though. How about a contract worth $141 million over 6? I think that should be enough to do it. I mean, even Ronnie Harrison could be a trade piece, or maybe he's the skinniest middle linebacker, and we'll throw him in that role. I mean, this team is going to end up being amazing. We got everyone I wanted. John Franklin Myers, Ronnie Harrison, Dallas Goedert, Orlando Brown, and Von Miller. So the team is certainly coming along. I want to get some younger guys because I don't want to just watch guys regress like Laurent Duvernay-Tardif and Mitchell Schwartz. And even Travis Kelce will end up regressing very shortly. Defensively, Von Miller's regressing, and we just signed him a second ago. Franklin Myers is going to go play right end. A little bit of a lower overall, but maybe I'll trade him. Maybe I'll move him to D-tackle. His overall should jump up a little bit, and maybe I end up trading him. Probably is what happens, actually. So we pick at number 1. Dude, I don't know why I'm so stupid. I just looked at him like, how did the Chiefs pick at number 1? But that's me. I'm the Chiefs, and just because I traded for a pick. We're not going to trade or draft a quarterback. I mean, there's no point in doing that at all. Even though Nick Hookland looks amazing, maybe I will draft him. Maybe I'll do a draft and trade type deal. Ooh, early first round hybrid safety out of Texas. Skip the combine baller. Rayshon Miller in the 3rd round. All right, we better have a good draft. Do I just go with the QB at 1? We don't need to, but also trade piece as far as that goes absolutely makes sense to take, but I actually am going to trade down. Never mind. Let's not be crazy. Okay, so number 1, number 78, number 110 gets us number 2, number 23, and number 34. Pretty good trade. We also, get this, don't need a quarterback. We have Patrick Mahomes. We don't need a QB. So even if they took the QB there, kind of didn't matter. And do I make a move with the Lions here or the Dolphins? Okay, moving back down 1 spot to number 3 and swapping first round picks next year, the Lions will be worse than us, I guarantee you. So they can take whoever. That quarterback is still on the board. Nick Hookland, we're going to take him here. 75 overall, star better development, love to see it. He looks very good. High speed, high throw power, high accuracy. Hopefully he's not high though. But the Hookland is on the team now. Probably will end up trading him. Just took a 76 overall running back with that pick because I skipped the pick accidentally. Doesn't really matter. We'll end up trading him as we have some really good players down the board. So normally I would wait and take these guys like way later, but we don't need to now because there are no such things as like the salary associated with the higher pick because we don't have a salary cap. So we can pay them whatever they want. We can take whoever we want in the first round because paying them is not an issue. Rayshon Miller. Baller. Roger Goodell, you know the deal. He's on the team now. 75 overall. Only normal development. Nice zone coverage. This guy's a jokester. 94 speed, 72 man. Matt Correa out of South Carolina teaming up with his quarterback. Somewhat. Normal development. And then Mike Davis out of Penn State. 73 overall. Normal dev center. Again, a lot of these guys are either going to get traded or just develop and not play. We can keep guys on the team forever. There will never have to be any tough decisions made to keep our cap space together because, you know, we don't have a salary cap. I mean, like, what else do I say? A 2 this year, a next year, and a 6 gets me a first round pick from Indianapolis, and that will do it for the draft. So the offense is pretty good. The defense is just not yet. We just need another free agency or two to really make this team unbelievable. So let's just simulate to the Super Bowl. I think there's a good chance that we're going to be there, but I also wouldn't be surprised if our defense held us down a lot and we didn't make it, but we'll see. Oh, we are in the Super Bowl, 13-3. against the Giants. I guess we'll hop in, see if the Chiefs can do it. 88 overall to the Giants, 84. Well, this is a pretty easy Super Bowl so far. As a Giants fan, I'd like to say it hurts me, but it's a video game, dude. Do I really care? No, I want to see my team do the best. 37-11. The Chiefs have won the Super Bowl. That's expected. But can we do it again? That's the question. The answer is probably yes. The team's only going to get better. Other teams from around the league are only going to get worse. Okay, free agency yet again. Just the only problem is the options get worse and worse because the teams can actually bring them in. Like, and sign players they otherwise normally would not have been able to sign because they didn't have the money. So free agency, I would say, on a year-to-year basis is pretty sparse. There's not really a whole ton there. So when we need to get better on defense, the options are just super limited for the players we can bring in. So that's actually super sucky. Did we get any dev trade increases at least? I mean, Mahomes is maxed out. He really can't be a higher overall. Mecole Hardman went up to superstar development. So that's nice. And then defensively, Dorian O'Daniel got star. And I think that's it. L'Jarius Sneed went down. Do I have dev trait regression on? There goes a 77 overall right end. Right before we could have potentially taken him. We don't need more running backs. I need defense. Okay, Sherrod Godfrey looks very, very good. Probably should be and will be my pick. All right, we're going to take him. 77 overall, but only normal development, as is the story of Madden 21. I want to get some like real surefire difference makers that can turn our franchise from, I guess, a Super Bowl winner, but to one of the best teams ever. And there's just not a whole lot of trade pieces. We got Khalil Mack, though. Todd Gurley, Laurent Duvernay-Tardif, and John Franklin Myers. Maybe the first double hyphenated name trade in NFL history, but we get Khalil Mack. He is older at this point, but also super, super good still. Worthwhile addition to our defense for sure, even with Von Miller. We're just going to move Khalil Mack to the other side. We need inside backers pretty badly. You know what I'm actually going to do is move Khalil Mack down to the defensive line. He's 270 now? Whew. When did that happen? As a senior at Buffalo, Khalil Mack was 248. 6'3", 248. Since then, I mean, it's in real life now, so he's not 32. He's like, what is he, 28 in real life is Khalil Mack? But he just put on just a casual 30 pounds. He's 29. Take a running back. 79, number 1 in the class. Normal development because, yeah, Madden 21. I moved Ronnie Harrison to linebacker. I think I'm going to do the same thing with Rayshawn Miller. I mean, these guys obviously would be lighter linebackers, clearly. But at least he's 217 pounds. Ronnie Harrison's about the same. They're bigger guys. And yeah, in the real NFL, they'd get manhandled. They need to be about 15 pounds heavier to even think about competing with an offensive lineman. But this isn't the real NFL. We're doing the best we can out here, and it's not necessarily good enough. I mean, some of these guys just absolutely suck. Godfrey's going to move to right outside linebacker. And he's a bigger outside linebacker, 260. But he's also a 3-4 outside linebacker. He's an edge rusher. 260 is fairly reasonable. 48-6. Yo. 14-2. This is kind of broken. It's just like, we knew it was going to happen. It's a very, very easy way to dominate. Like, Clyde Edwards-Helaire was great. Tyreek Hill was very good. Travis Kelce put up some numbers. Khalil Mack had 22 sacks. Von Miller, 14.5. I mean, Patrick Mahomes probably won MVP. He sure did. How are we going to lose? I don't know how we even lost 2 games. The team is not even as good as it could be. Lost week 1 and then lost to the Raiders and then won out. But the team's not even as good as it could be. I don't know what's going on with the screen. Everything's like super bright whitewashed. It looks terrible. But I don't really see how a team could beat us. I'm confident enough to just simulate to the Super Bowl and say, hey, the Chiefs are probably going to be there. They're not. God, the damn Browns beat us again. Whatever. Oh, hold on. Accidentally simulated past where we can sign some of the top guys. I mean, I caught it too late too. That's so frustrating. And no one in here is really worth signing. Like Julian Blackman maybe is worth signing just because we can trade him. And of course the contract doesn't matter. So maybe I think Julian Blackman is worth 18 mil a year. Just seeing the line of our points on the far right side is funny enough to me. We'll go to the draft. I need to make some type of a trade. We're a 97 offense. I need inside backers. Did Mitchell Schwartz retire? Yeah, he gone. He gone. And once again, there's a running back that's just the best player available. He's the #1 in the class. That's why. Dude, like, I'm getting so sick of these drafts. Normal development. What is going on? It's literally breaking the game. Why is Andy Reid look like he's in heaven? What's going on? Everything is so bright. I saw when I opened up Khalil Mack's player editor to change his position a little bit earlier, but everyone is so bright. Patrick Mahomes literally looks like he's an angel, and he might be. Not in the Super Bowl. It actually broke the game a little bit. Why is this so bright? I don't get it. I'm not going to bother with the stats. We're just going to pop into another free agency. Hopefully there are actually some really good players here this time. There would have been. I would have been able to get Fletcher Cox. Would I have signed him? Maybe. Maybe I would have. I'm not sure because we're like fine up the middle. We don't really need D tackles. Hey, Mecole Hardman got Superstar X Factor, but here's Nuke. He looks like he's from heaven. He's playing on the All Angels team. I'll give him a contract, dude. What is happening right now? Dude looks like he's on the 30-20 All Angel team. He was All Angel that year. It finally is going to fit here. Darnell Mooney, an angel on earth, the best receiver in the NFL. It is so bright, dude. Oh my God. We got Eric Armstead. We got E. Thomas. Khalil Mack is back. We got Nuke. Dude, like even... And I put this screenshot on Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, make sure to do that. Twitter.com/Bengal YouTube. Link is down below. But even the locker room looks like it's flooded. It looks like he's standing on a cloud. What is going on? I don't know. All right, we got our QB here. Hookland. Only star dev. Man, imagine if Hookland was a real place. Just a world only of hookers. Wow. All right, it's going to be McClendon and 2 threes, one this year, one next year for #2 from the Jets. And I'm going to use that in a trade with the 49ers to get Fred Warner. But also, I might actually try to get Nick Bosa. Hold on. No, well, I wouldn't be able to get both. Andy Reid looks like an actual ghost. All right, we got Fred Warner. #2, Hookland is on the move. Probably on the corner. And then Lewis also headed to San Francisco, as Fred Warner improves our defense greatly. I mean, our receiving core is actually amazing. Tyreek, Nuke, Mecole Hardman, and then Juju. We had everyone with a nickname out here. Nuke, Juju, Cheetah, and this dude's just a hard man. Come on. Cardinals at #1 overall. That's the team to trade with. No matter how good the Cardinals are, they will have the worst record in the league almost every year. They suck. And we got Julian Blackman and Thomas we signed for the #1 overall pick. I think I'll be taking whoever I want. No, I really didn't mean to do that. Roman Claiborne. It's the Eric Fisher pick all over again. What just happened? It's all good. It's actually so easy to get #2 overall. Desmond King, who's like 30 something at this point, back for the #2 overall pick. Dude, I don't even know how that happened. How I took the just random player. I go through and I just look at the guys we've scouted, and that was never supposed to happen. I've been all over the place this video making mistakes and whatnot. Donovan Wright might be the right pick for me. Donovan Wright. Normal development. Let's go, baby. Can't beat it. Man, James Robinson, his hairline is really fighting to get to the back of his head and touches the back of his neck. That is a tough situation. Hey, first round pick Juju and Ronnie Harrison get us Aaron Donald. Khalil Mack can go to outside linebacker and Aaron Donald can play defensive end, and we're ready to go. I still can't get over this. Why is it so bright? It's like the future of this team is so bright, so they got to match that energy. You know what? That's it. I appreciate it. Okay, so this is the team. Hey, it's a pretty good team. 93 overall. Going into the next season, 95 offense. I can't believe this actually broke the game, though. Like, that was my idea for a title going forward, but like, wow. I never actually guessed that it would have actually broken the game and whitewashed everything. Has a giant spotlight like you're in an FBI interview on everything. I mean, we definitely made the playoffs. 15-1. Yeah. So, we're pretty good right now. Mahomes, solid season. Clyde Edwards-Helaire for sure. Marshall Tulloch had 10 TDs. Hardman, good year. I mean, so many different receiving options to throw to. It's tough to know who the best option even would be. As Mack had 14 sacks, 13 for Donald, both in the 2014 draft class, by the way. Chris Jones, Eric Armstead, and neither of them went number 1 overall. Obviously, that was the Jadeveon Clowney class. And I can't help but wonder if that would happen again. It wouldn't. We, of course, are in the Super Bowl because how would we not be? And did we win? Yes, 28-14. Wow, how is this a Super Bowl team? That's crazy. Let me go crazy in free agency. Zach Martin, Travis Kelce's here. We didn't re-sign him, but we're going to now. So our current negotiations include every top free agent. Most of them are super old. This running back, Ben Spencer, is not. He's only 26. And yeah, I mean, we should be able to get everybody. We have a significant lead on everyone except for Grady Jarrett. And you know what? I'll extend it even more. The highest paid D tackle of all time. What were our actual funds at? Negative $826 million. Okay, that's fine. Only a little bit of a hole. If we reinvest that in the stock market, wow, we're going to go off. And we got everybody. James Bradbury, Ali Marpet, Dallas Goedert, Travis Kelce, Marcus Williams, Zach Martin, Grady Jarrett, Spencer. 99 offense. Oh, this team's an actual joke. I mean, this looks like the Chrome episode of SpongeBob. This is so weird looking. Everything is just... I know we talked about it, obviously, but I've never seen this before. And I am perplexed. Okay, so the team is quite good. Patrick Mahomes is impossibly good. He has 6 skill points. Even when he starts to regress, which won't even be for a couple seasons, he'll just have like 10 stocked up skill points ready to go to get him back up to a high overall. Nuke in the slot, okay. This is a pretty solid group of guys. 99 offense, 92 defense. Surely this has to be a Super Bowl team. You'd have to think it is. Maybe even undefeated. We also haven't even done the draft yet. We're picking at 32. We need defensive help, which means we're going to go out. We're going to sign old players because they have more experience and more heart. And we need maybe a corner or an edge. Derek Nottie might have to go. Oh, Derek Nottie and Davis, right guard, just get us Bradley Chubb straight up. Oh, we love that. Man, this draft class looks pretty bad at first glance. Here we are at 32. We got a tight end who's decent. I'll consider it. Best player for us, Bryce. You're darn tootin' out of Nebraska. Number 7 in the class at only 75 overall. Normal dev. I'm getting sick of this. Andy Reid looks like the freaking crypt keeper. He's ready to kill me. We're going to go to the next week. 99 offense, 92 defense for a 95 overall. We really just can't improve the defense. I've tried. It just can't happen. This is as good as it's going to be. We got the Chubb. We got a bunch of decent players. Is this going to be a 16-0 team? No, probably not. But it's going to be a playoff team. I'd bet my life on it. Strike me dead if we lose. Actually, I don't have to look up. I can look at the screen because I'm looking at heaven with this bright light. DeAndre Hopkins, all Angel team, and everyone else on the team. We're not the Kansas City Chiefs. We're the Angels. Moment of truth. First round bye, so 16-0 is possible. 16-0! Hey! That's what I like to see. We won every preseason game as well. And a lot of times when teams go 4-0 in the preseason, they lose a lot. Or that, not a lot, but that has happened. I think an 0-16 Browns team went 4-0 in the preseason. Was it the 0-16 Browns or was it like the 0-16 Lions? Not sure. I mean, we had a close game against the Chargers, but for the most part, a lot of these games were not close. So the no salary cap team has a really, really good chance to go the full 19-0. Let's simulate to the Super Bowl. We have the power of God behind us, and we're in the Super Bowl against the Giants again. Oh my goodness. They are an 84 overall. Do we even play the game, dude? There's no shot. Well, this is going to be a Super Bowl team here. Yeah, I mean, it's 31-14, 38-14, 45-14. The Kansas City Chiefs have done the impossible. The 72 Dolphins are not getting together for drinks tonight. The Chiefs have gone 19-0, completed the full perfect season. And that's what happens when you turn salary cap off. You can create the best team in NFL history, actually. And that's exactly what happened. If Daniel Jones is still the Giants quarterback by this time in real life, you know what? I won't even say. Mahomes is your MVP, threw for 261 yards, 4 touchdowns to 1 interception. Pretty good game. And I saw he was picked off by Javier Sullivan. And that's going to do it. Who's even up there? Who's the middle linebacker? Oh, Fred Warner. He's not face scanned. He looks weird. He looks fat. In the face. But that is going to do it for the video. That's what happens when you turn off salary cap. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.
Insane, I hit it at the park, bend bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, yeah. Papa turn, taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud. Speedbird's good.